Hi everyone, so welcome back to the channel. So this is my fish cake challenge. So what I'm going to do is I'm doing crab cake. The reason why I'm doing crab cake is because I'm not really keen on the smell, the look of fish, handling it and stuff like that. So I'm alright with crab. I don't think it smells as fishy as what fish does, as daft as that sounds. So yes, I'm going to do the crab cakes again. So it's going to be the lime, chilli, coriander crab cake. So there's my potatoes there. So they're out the allotment, so they're a bit wonky, but all different sizes and stuff. Got my panko breadcrumbs, which you'll have seen in the other video. So I've made the breadcrumbs. So I'm going to serve that with, now the idea was I was going to do an Asian slaw, and then the sweet chilli jam as like a sort of dipping sauce kind of thing going on. But then the kind of thing was it has to be a meal. So I didn't know if that would be sort of perceived as more of a starter as opposed to a meal. So then what I'm going with is a creamy garlic and prawn linguini pasta dish. So I've got some linguini, I've got some garlic and herb prawns. I won't be putting fresh garlic in purely because there's fresh garlic in here, and then I'm using the garlic soft cheese, so there's garlic in there. I've got some Parmigiano Reggiano so I've got some of that, and then I've got some butter as well. But first things first, we'll get started with our crab cakes basically. So I'm just going to put any of the seafood back into the fridge and the cheese and stuff just until I'm ready. I'm going to peel these first, put them on to boil, which I'm not going to show you because you know how to boil potatoes. And then I'll bring it back once all of the potatoes and that's sorted and we start making the crab cakes. One thing I will say as well, I'm doing a poll on my channel, and it'll be live from 9:30 p.m. Saturday night, and voting will close on Monday night 9:30. It just gives people a chance to vote, chance to watch the videos, things like that, because obviously everybody's busy and things and what have you. So yeah, if you could give us a vote on there, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a screenshot of both of the thumbnails of the plate ups or whatever, and I'm going to put that on the vote. So basically you've got to think of, right, I'm going into a restaurant, everything's been 69 on the menu, and there's only these two options left. Well, I'm actually going to put 3 on there, but yeah, you've got a choice. Are you going to have Tracy's Allotments crab cake, that dish? Do you want the SFT fish cake? Do you want that one? Or are you going home empty-handed with an empty belly? So yeah, but that'll be running from 9:30 on Saturday to 9:30 on Monday. That's when voting will close on there. Okay, so I'll get the tatties and all that done, and I'll bring you back once we start making the crab cake. So you've actually seen us do the crab cake before, but this is a speeded up version. There's a more detailed video on the channel anyway. So I'm starting off by chopping the coriander, chopping some chilli up. Chilli is absolutely based on your personal preference. Add as much or as little as you want. And there's my lime. There's my mashed potato. I don't add any butter or anything like that in. There's my crab. I tried to get away with just putting half the crab in, and I thought, oh, sod it, put it all in. So in goes the chilli, lime, coriander. Give it a good mix, and then we're going to make put some black pepper in as well, and then we're going to make our patties with them and then pop them into the fridge. So these again can be as big or as small as you want them. They can be any shape that you want to do them. So just make your patties, and then they can just go straight in the fridge, just to chill in the fridge. Now you do see me make 2 of the crab cakes, but I do only cook 1, purely because we had a big breakfast this morning, so we didn't want like a massive meal with this. But yeah, so I'm going to grate up the cheese, and I'm going to make up my egg mixture. So this is for the pasta. So I'm just getting everything ready, because with this dish everything's sort of got to be cooked at the same time, if you like, just so everything's piping hot, and then one thing's not overcooked. So there's my linguini, putting that in. And then I'm opening the pancetta and the prawns. Now, I am cooking the prawns and some pancetta separate, and this is because I'm making one big pan of pasta for me and Carl, but then the prawns I'm going to add in separate just because like I don't like the seafood. So this is Carl's pan here with these garlic butter, garlic prawns and the pancetta. So that's getting cooked off there. And then I'm just going to make our crab cakes now, so I'm going to coat them. Now I always add a little bit of milk in with my egg, and the reason for that is so I don't have to use 2 eggs. If you want to use 2 eggs, use 2 eggs. Give your crab cake a good coating and then just coat it in the breadcrumbs. And one thing I will say about the breadcrumbs is once you have used them like this, don't put them in the fridge or, well, anywhere, and reuse them, because you might have like raw fish in or whatever, do you know what I mean? So just get rid of any breadcrumbs that you don't use. So you can see there, that's going to be the big pasta pan. I've got some garlic butter and pancetta in there. I've just put my fish cake, well, crab cake in. So now I'm mixing the cheese mixture and the egg mixture. There's my linguini pasta. The gas is off now, so the pasta's going in, and then the heat off the pasta and the pan will cook the other stuff that's going in. So there's the garlic and herb cream cheese going in, and there's the egg and cheesy mixture going in as well. And I do put some black pepper in as well, but it's not on film for some reason. That's some pasta water going in there, just like a ladle of pasta water in there. That makes it nice and saucy. And there's the crab cake, there's the king prawn linguini, and then some of that sweet chili jam that I made as well. That was absolutely, Carl really enjoyed it, and he would tell me if he didn't. So yeah, votes open at 9:30 guys, so please don't forget to vote. Thanks for watching.